Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video. How's everybody doing? We are picking up where we left off with yesterday's video, flying the San Francisco 49ers to Super Bowl 54, flying from San Francisco, so from SFO to Miami, so to KMIA. This air traffic control never shuts up, it seems like. But anyways, I feel like the biggest idiot in the world because I actually just recorded this whole, or thought I was, I just did this whole video. It was about 32 minutes, the video, and I got to the end and realized I forgot to hit record. So we're doing the whole damn thing again. So what was supposed to take about 32 minutes is now going to take an hour. So yeah, not feeling great about that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and do it again. Let me say all the things that I said before. Let me just say them again, except this time the microphone and everything is on. Oh my god, this dude does not shut up. Oh man. See, so the problem is the X-Plane's actually really quiet, but the air traffic control is really loud, and so I have to just lower the whole thing, unfortunately. So anyways, yesterday we flew the San Francisco 49ers from San Francisco to Miami for the Super Bowl. Today, and that yesterday was the day before Super Bowl 54. Today is the day of Super Bowl 54. And obviously the teams have been there for a while, but I'm just getting to these videos now. So we're going to be flying the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, from Kansas City to Miami for the Super Bowl. So I'm pretty sure the Patriots are the only team in the league that owns their own plane. Every other team just charters the plane. So yesterday we used American Airlines for the 49ers. Today we're going to be using Delta for the Chiefs. We're here at Kansas City International Airport, call sign MCI, which actually, I knew this before, but I didn't really understand the extent to which Kansas City is in. It spans two states. So it's actually, Kansas City is on the eastern side of Kansas and the western side of Missouri, and it's right down the border. So on the western side of the border, you have Kansas City, Kansas, and on the eastern side, you have Kansas City, Missouri. And this airport is on the Missouri side, and actually the stadium's on the Missouri side too, but whatever. But anyways, you think people don't really look this stuff on a map very frequently. But anyways, here we are, Kansas City, and Kansas City International Airport, MCI. Going to be flying from here to Miami. We got the team. We got, Andy Reid's on the plane. We had to put like more gas in the plane because he just added to the weight. Got, Tyreek Hill's like running around the airport like Dash, and the incredible guys like, friggin', like Usain Bolt. We got Travis Kelce's like fighting with the dude probably. I don't know. But anyways, we got everybody's loaded up in the plane. We're ready to go. Kansas City, and I've pretty much, actually not pretty much, literally every single year at the Super Bowl where I've done this video, every single freaking year that I do this, Basically, I fly one team to the Super Bowl, and then I just put the video of flying New England to this, because New England has been in the Super Bowl every year that I've done this video, and so it's just flying from, like, either LA to, what was it last year, Atlanta, or what was the year before, flying from Philadelphia to Minnesota, and then just flying from Boston to wherever the thing is. So it's like every year I make the same damn video because the Patriots are in every year. This year there's actually two new teams, and so there's going to be two new planes and two airports, and it's just new, because like we're not just flying from Boston to the Super Bowl again. We have a new, like today we would just be flying the Patriots again, but now we have a new team in the Super Bowl this year for the first time in all the years I've been doing this, and so now, so that's why we're flying the Chiefs here at a new airport, new plane, new team to Super Bowl 54 in Miami. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So we'll go ahead and follow our flight plan, get the team loaded up. I think what was it that happened during the season? Like, didn't like the Chiefs when they played New England, actually, like, didn't they like accidentally send their equipment and pads and jerseys and everything like to New Jersey instead of Boston or whatever? Isn't that what I thought I read that? But anyways, we got everything loaded up here. We're just rest assured. So we're going to go ahead and file our flight plan. We're going to be going from KMCI to KMIA. You can see it's already in here because I've already done this thing and I wasn't recording like an idiot. I actually had my sound recording, but not the video, which is kind of the whole point. But anyways, so we got our flight plan filed. Say that 5 times fast. Request our altimeter.
16 November.
This guy is so freaking loud, it's unbelievable.
India. Altimeter 2992.
Read it back.
Kilo, Mike, Charlie, India, altimeter 2992, November, 816, November.
Okay, request our clearance.
November.
So my apologies that this air traffic control box that you're looking at here on the screen is so small. The reason it's that small is because I'm playing in 4K on a 4K monitor, and X-Plane thinks that this box is only supposed to be a certain number of pixels, and so that's why you know, constitutes a very small portion of the screen. Read that back.
Kilo, Mike,
Oh my
India,
god, this freak. Do we
Alpha,
really need...
as
So,
filed.
by the way, the thing I like about X-Plane 11 compared to previous versions, and I know there's people on YouTube that are like, yo, man, we gotta start the plane cold and dark. Yeah, they gotta come in here and, like, you know, do some trigonometry with this thing. They gotta set the frequencies, and they gotta come up here, and they gotta turn on the flux capacitor and do their TCP reports, and, you know, connect their iPhone and send a fax, and, you know, calculate the speed at which, you know, if... What was that? I saw some video. I saw a video where it was like what an Air Force recruiter's like. He's like, all right, I want you to figure out if an airman is flying from Kansas City to Mississippi, how many rounds of golf can... It's basically illustrating the fact that most people are too not cut out to be in the Air Force. But anyways, it's like, you get the idea. You got these people on YouTube that go like way too hard. We're like, yeah, we gotta check out the friggin', you know, we're gonna make sure that the APU is turned on here. We're gonna make sure we come back here. We're gonna check all these fuses, right? We're gonna check all our frequencies. No, listen. No one wants to see that. All right, that's like if I made a video of GTA where I'm just walking from the south of the map to just the top. It's like 4 hours of just. That's like if I just showed you like some settings for nobody's, or maybe not nobody, but I'm not doing that stuff. Like I don't understand. It's like, yeah, man, what we're gonna do? We're gonna come in here and we're gonna zoom in. And we're gonna start turning all these. Or what we could do is we could just back this chuck wagon up and take off. Like, or maybe we just want to get where we're going. So maybe the realism is gonna take a little bit of a hit here. But I don't know if you can see that plane over there. It looks like it's, you know, from like friggin' Windows 95. All right, it's not exactly a super realistic thing we're doing here. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and get going. So we're gonna press our taxi, and we have our magical yellow line has appeared before us to tell us where to go. So, which I like. See, air traffic control in X-Plane used to suck. Like, it used to, you know, what it used to do is, like, if you were an inch off of the, you know, the course that the computer thought you're, like, if it says 080, but you're like 080 and like 3 inches to the right, it's like, oh, you're off course, and then it's just gonna quit. Whereas this X-Plane 11 here and all the updates and everything, it's actually a lot better. At that, but it's still like, for instance, like when you go to, I'm doing it, you freaking thing. One of the problems it has is like with an approach, like it can, you know, guide you to where you want to go, but once it's time to like check in with that tower and get your, you know, line up your approach and everything like that, it just has you fly around the airport like it still has some glitches. So we'll go ahead and read that back. We're ready to go. Oh man! All right, so I got my my yoke here. Under my desk, actually the yoke's on the desk. The pedals are under the desk, and next to the yoke on the desk is my iPad Pro, which so it's my iPad Pro. I use an app called X Mapper, which connects over my network to my version of X-Plane. It shows me my location and my speed, my heading, all that stuff. And it shows me a map of where my plane is, which is honestly the most important way to be doing this. Most easy, efficient way. I can just look at, okay, I'm flying towards Miami or whatever. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and call for the push cart to push us back. Push us back straight. We're going to make sure our brake is not on, because then that would be a waste of time. Brake is off. Actually, off, on, off. There we go. So I just use my yoke there to make sure that that is off. Push cart is on its way to push us back. I'm kind of concerned that they're not going to push us back enough, because if you kind of look at, like, that's not really enough for me to turn all the way around. So as there you can see the toe. Toe is pushing us back. And here we go. So I gotta get off my pedals there. I was kind of screwing this up. Now I actually can't steer this thing because look how detailed the front wheel is. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Really, this whole thing. Alright, so they're pushing us back. I think we're actually probably gonna have to use our engine here a little bit to spin completely around. Because this guy's not gonna be like, oh, do you need more of a push? Or he's just gonna like drive away and I have to call it again. So, anyways, so alright, so now we're gonna use our engine and turn around. So let's go to here, and we're going to have to come down here, and we're going to have to just use this left engine here to kind of spin this wagon around. Alright, there we go. Shut that off. There we go. Okay, and there we go. So now we're pushed out. And let's go ahead and start taxiing. Alright, so we're just going to keep taxiing here. Don't have any checking in to do, it looks like. Let's go and slow this sucker down here. Got our nice wing view there. So I wish I could take off just going this way right here because right now, according to my app here, I'll put a picture in the screenshot, I'll put a picture in the video. We are lined up right with Miami, right there. So, we're taxiing around here. I like how people say like, you know, like the word taxiing. You know, it's like, well, the plane's it's taxiing. Do you ever hear about like a car taxiing? Like, you ever be like in a parking lot, like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm taxiing to the space. That would make you sound like a tool. All right, so now we're taking off this way? That would actually be pretty good if we were. No. All right. So anyways, got the whole team loaded up here on our way to Miami. I've always wondered what that's called, like that sound effect where like an engine's like, you know, like that kind of thing, that cool sound. Alright, so here we go. We're probably going to have to check in again now.
November 816 November. Contact tower on 128.2.
Alright.
On 128.2 November 816 November.
Okay, there we go. Checking with the controller.
Tower November 816 November.
Okay, we good? Alright, clear for takeoff. Nice.
November. Fly heading 010. Runway 1 left. Clear for takeoff.
Heading 010. Runway 1 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, here we go.
816 November.
Alright, so we got the team loaded up here. We got the fuel and everything. Got the cargo aboard. Good ends, good lows, no out lights. We're ready in the back. The seats are upright. The tray tables are up, away, and stowed. The snacks and the drinks are ready to go. The plane's ready to go. We're ready to go. Got our seatbelts. Actually, speaking of seatbelts, we should probably get the lights on. So people So people fasten those. So we're actually going to come up here. We're going to put on our wing logo, wheel well, put all those lights on. Come back up here. Fasten belts. That's ready to go. And we're ready to go up, and away. Come down here. Make sure our brake is off. I'll use my yoke for that. Okay, there we go. Light brake is off. We're ready to go. And let's hit it up and away. I always like those pilots when you're on a plane that just like taxi out onto the runway and they just gun it. Like they don't really like stop there and like wait and rev up. No, they just pull out on the runway and they just book it. It's always a cool when that happens. All right, so speaking of cool, I'll tell you what isn't cool. How long I've been doing this friggin' video, record the same video twice. All right, here we go. Let's go. Well, this thing took right off. Look at that, the wheels went up on their own. Check that out. That's pretty crazy.
November 816 November. Contact center on 132.32.
So actually what we're going to do here is
Contact center on 132.32
hold on a second.
November 816 November.
We're actually going to cancel the IFR because with this X-Mapper app I have on my iPad, I can just kind of guide myself. So, yeah. So what we're going to do here is we actually need to, we're currently flying northeast. We need to be flying southeast. So we kind of have to turn this wagon around. So you saw that screenshot there. Like, I'll just put another screenshot right here with you know my app on my iPad, so you can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Basically, you got, I don't know, I can just see the heading and the location and everything like that. And right now we are pretty well lined up, so we'll go ahead and just level off. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to come down to our cockpit here. We're going to engage our autopilot. We're going to put flight director on. Flight director on. We're going to keep our altitude. We're going to hold that, actually. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're actually... no, we're going to actually... I want to gain some altitude here. Put this down like 2,000. Vertical speed. Seems like we've got the autopilot basically set here at this point. We are going to be climbing. Let's get to our cruising altitude, 30,000 feet. Basically, you know, our heading and pretty much everything else is going to be kind of locked in here right now. So yeah, so anyways, we were flying, actually, I want to level that out a bit. I was going to say we're flying straight towards Miami, but we're just a little bit off course. Okay, there we go. Now we're flying straight towards Miami. So there you go. Actually, let me just update. What heading is that? It is 1. Alright, there we go. That's right. So now our autopilot's going to basically keep us right there. Now I do want to pick up some speed here. There we go. Or sorry, pick up some altitude rather. So anyways, there you go. So you can see our nice wing view there. So basically right now we are flying straight from Kansas City to Miami, and you know, it's see, like, the thing is here, like, I could basically just like show you just like this view for like 2 hours. Like, I'm assuming nobody just wants to watch this for 2 hours, because basically we're flying in a straight line to Miami right now, and like, I'm assuming that not many people just want to just see this. Just a plane flying straight for 2 hours. So, I mean, basically what I do here is I'll just kind of cut out the middle part of the flight, and then I come back when we're getting ready to land, and that's kind of, because otherwise you're just going to be seeing literally this for just 2 hours. So, and nothing's going to change. So you're just going to be flying over the country. So autopilot's on. We're just kind of doing our thing. So with that being said, I'll just kind of cut out this part, and I'll just come back when we're ready to land. All right, guys, we got the Chiefs, like I said, all loaded up and ready to do battle here in Miami. And I will be back. Video will come back right when we're getting ready to land. All right, guys. Well, we're back. We're getting ready to land here in Miami. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and lower the gear, lower the speed, and do everything we got to do here. Now, yesterday when I did the landing for the 49ers, that was probably the smoothest. We'll lower the flaps a little bit. That was probably the smoothest manual landing I have ever done. It was a thing of beauty. All right, let's go ahead and get the brakes on here. Lower our speed. How fast we going here? We don't want to be going this. Yeah, well, it's a little bit too fast. All right, so coming in for our landing here, and I just think I forgot. I made sure the brakes were on, right? Yeah, brakes are on. Yeah, so here we are. So you can see the Miami skyline down there, straight ahead. Basically, I'll zoom in so you can kind of see that over there, left side of the screen. It's basically just all luxury condos. So here we come. Come on, vamonos. We're in Miami, let's go. Come on, we can do it. Everybody get to it. Alright, so here we go. Coming in heavy. You can see those guide lights there in front of the runway kind of In case you forgot what a runway looks like, they've got those little lights there showing you. Every time I see a runway like that, like at dusk or at night, it always makes me think of the end of Heat. You know, the movie Heat with like the shootout. All right. Well, here we go. Chiefs are in Miami. And they're in Miami. Lowering the flaps. You can just see the wing view real quick right there. Look at that Florida sun. Oh crap! Yeah, I was too busy looking at the sun. We got a little bit off course here. That's all right. We'll take care of that. Alrighty, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we're looking good right here. We're looking good. The speed brakes up. Alright. Looking good. Kind of hard to tell because it's dark, but yeah, there we go, we're good. Perfect. There we go, we'll just taxi right off the runway, like mad smooth over here. Check that out, look at that. I always think that's cool in real life when they just like land and then just taxi. Really, they don't really have to stop or nothing. Should I keep taxiing? Alright, so we're gonna go over to the gate now. Alright guys, well there you go. We have landed, the Kansas City Chiefs have landed here in Miami. Super Bowl 54 should be taking place later today. So, like I said, my prediction, I got the Chiefs winning this game. I just think that offense is so unbelievable that it kind of makes up for any other deficiency or whatnot. But anyways, there you go. Alright guys, so other than that, until next time, that is going to do for this one. Thanks for watching.